hexapod that can kind of go anywhere on the map. I don't see really any hammerheads, so, or where did they go? Where did they go? I don't see them on the menu. There they are! They managed to take down 2 airfields and nearly 2 power plants as well. Possibly even 3 power plants, I'm not sure. I couldn't find them. So the hexapod is moving in for round 2, and it's just sitting there taking the fire of about 5 or so juggernauts, and the hammerheads move in, and one goes down and feeding some money to Unleashed. And it's going to teleport out any second now. There it goes. Yeah, Unleashed is just going to keep doing this, picking off whatever he can from Schelle, and this is going to end up to be a very boring game, potentially. Hexapod equal overpowered. I hate the hex. I hate it so much. It made me rage quit Kane's Wrath for about 6 months. Unleashed actually did it to me. He just went straight hexapod in 1.01 and just teleported everywhere, and it was so annoying. It was on a big map, Dust Bowl. It was just terrible. I was vanilla GDI. I did everything I could. I was EMPing him, killing the Prodigy with hammerheads, but I just couldn't win. I raged so hard. Yeah, definitely. I loved me some EMP Raider buggies. So good job by Schelle with good awareness. He manages to barely save that harvester. It's sitting at almost no HP. And the Marv is sitting down, safely keeping it secure. Yet another Firehawk run. And that was actually really close for Unleashed. I'm not sure when that drone platform ship died. I completely missed it. When did it go? I couldn't tell you. But apparently those 8 Firehawks, it'll take 7, or I believe 7 to kill a drone platform ship. I'm guessing they swung in, did a quick drop. And yeah, I mean, I'm playing in window mode, and I have the chat like right beside my game. You know, this is a social thing. Might as well be social. Wow, 1 Firehawk sitting at almost no HP, and that hex takes out the full HP one and the weak one as well, and nearly takes out 2 more. Yeah, very large assortment of disintegrators. Well, they were, I guess, strategically spread about, but now they're all huddling by that middle of the field, and I hate when games get to this point. It's just not fun to watch at this point. You know, they're both. I think that it's mainly a map limitation because there's no Tiberium left, and they have to be very careful with what they do. And yet another drone platform ship goes down, and Unleashed did manage to get a gravity stabilizer up, and I'm guessing he is pumping down. Yet another platform ship. And up north, some hammerheads are doing a good job. You know, that's fairly cost effective. Even though they all died, they took down at least 4 or 5 shock troopers. And Orca Strike does a little bit more. So I think that this is the 3rd. It might be the 4th, but I think that this is the 3rd drone platform ship that we see for Unleashed. And Schelle does have 6 at the moment. He'll need a 7th to actually take down. Wait, no, there's upgrades and stuff. I'm not very familiar with the Kane's Wrath balance. I just play the game. I don't really care about balance or anything. I'm not sure if 6 upgraded ones can take it out. I couldn't tell you. I know for a fact that 7 will be able to. So Unleashed has sold. You know, I think that this would be a good point in time to make the rarely seen growth stabilizers. Even though Firehawk attacks will take him down with only 2 bombs. I believe 2 bombs. I mean, if you can regrow some if you still protect yourself, then it's kind of worth it, especially because you have 2 Tiberium fields. So the odds of keeping 1 up for a good amount of time is pretty high, and a ton of buildings go down. Unleashed is now sitting at tier 1. He does not have a tech lab, and he does not have the status chamber or nerve center. It's a lot. I couldn't tell you. I think that it's 12, but it might be 16. It's one of those. So how long have we been in this? We've been in this for about 24 minutes or so. Good usage of those orcas by Schelle, doing whatever he can. Some harvesters kind of overstepped their bounds, and they're getting shut down very quickly. It's really not a huge loss for Unleashed because the Tiberium is depleted, as it's been so for about 10 minutes. Prodigy? Do we have a Prodigy? Prodigy is right there, waiting to teleport that hexapod away, and there it goes. Whoosh. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Schelle is going to win this. It's just so crappy the way that he has to win. He's got to play so careful that he doesn't like screw up and lose all of his units. What is a Prodigy? I'll show it. Where is it? It's the commando unit for the Traveler 59 faction, the sub-faction. It's specific to only them. I can't see it. There's so many little units spread around. I didn't make Kane's Wrath high priority. I need to do that. I did. I can't see it, but yeah, it has the ability to warp or teleport units and stuff, and it's really fast. It can capture units. It can do area of control capture, all kinds of nasty stuff. It's a really dangerous unit, and I don't see it anywhere. It may have died. It was like hanging around back here. So some Juggernauts managed to take down this Corruptors, and we'll see if that commando is still alive. I don't think it is. The hexapod is not teleporting away, so I'm guessing that it has gone down. Yeah, no problem. So we see a few cultists, and it's only 3 or so that I can see, and a huge grouping of those disintegrators. They're going to go down so quick to the AoE fire of that Marv and all these artillery Juggernauts in the back. And yeah, that's all she wrote for Unleashed. This is a best of 1. So he is knocked out of the tournament at the moment, and Schelle is moving on. Down with the hexapod! I agree. I hate that thing so much. I don't even like looking at it. I don't like saying it. It's just all around just bad for me. So a decent game, you know? It dragged on a bit too much. But it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just kind of drawn out. Yeah, 21 and a half or so.